Yeah, hi there. These comments are for Chuka, and I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-step system to pass the TOEFL IBT. I know that you have joined my online TOEFL course. I sent an email over to my teaching assistant, Luis Mena, who will enroll you in my course today, right? So let's take a look at what you said here. You say, I'm quite happy to find your website. I need an instructor like you. I got the TOEFL IBT about a year ago. My scores were 67, so you had 15 points on the reading, 10 points on the listening. You had 22 points on the speaking, and then 20 points on the writing. So your goal here is to get 100. So your question is, how much time do I need to get a score of 100? So you're looking at about 30 points. So now I can't tell you exactly. I'm going to give you a range. My best guess is probably about 3 to 6 months for you to reach your goal. You want to study hard. You want to work hard. And I have 3 recommendations. Number 1, stay in the habit of reading about 45 to 60 minutes every day. You can read magazines, newspapers, and longer books in English. Make sure they're geared more toward adults. Number 2, spend about the same amount of time each day with listening. You can either watch TV or listen to the radio. You can go online and do listening practice. My recommendations is any type of material that's either science, history, news, or documentary. That will give you a little bit higher level English, and that's also going to be good for your listening comprehension abilities. Now, in addition, you can also focus on your note-taking and focus on the main points, the most important supporting points of those reading and listening passages. That's also very helpful because if you can take notes during the TOEFL exam, it's going to really help you on all 4 sections of the test. Now, in addition, you can use your notes, and to help you practice integrated writing skills, you can write a summary of what you just read and what you've listened to. Now, also, you can, to practice your integrated speaking skills, you can orally summarize that information. So that's going to be very helpful for you. So those are my first 2 suggestions, reading and listening practice. Number 3 is I recommend my 90-day TOEFL study guide. I think that's going to be the best one for you. That's going to give you a lot of good practice with vocabulary, pronunciation, grammar, also listening, reading, writing, and speaking areas. And that's going to build your academic English language proficiency. All right, now you made one more comment. And let's take a look at this one. You say, I just subscribed your website. I registered in VoxyPop. It seems I could handle the VoxyPop system easily. You say, therefore, I need to work with my vocabulary listening skills more. You say, I read that I will do some vocabulary practice, grammar practice, and writing practice on day 2. However, I don't understand where to get these practice materials. Can you give me more detailed instructions? Yes, I can do that. I think what you have is my study guide. So at this point, my teaching assistant has not enrolled you in my course. So once he enrolls you, he's going to give you a password and a username, and that's going to give you access to all 630 of my lessons for my online TOEFL course. And then when you click on the link in the study guide that you have, that will take you directly to either the vocabulary, grammar, or the writing practice on day 2, right? So you simply need to click on those links to go directly to those things, to those lessons. So that's all you have to do there. All right, so it looks like you joined my VoxyPop group. That's great. You say you want to practice speaking as much as you want. Now, I got a rule. Be careful. At my 7-step VoxyPop group, my basic rule is you can post 1 speaking and 1 pronunciation pretest each day you're one of my students. So don't do more than that because it's going to make me too busy. So anyway, I want to help you as much as I can. And remember, post a practice test at Voxipop, then wait for me to give you some feedback, and then the next day you can post another one and another and so on. So always wait until you get feedback on that practice test before you post another one. Okay, so I think I've answered a lot of your questions, right? Now let me check. You might have made one more comment. Let me see. Okay, I think we're good. Anyway, thank you very much for your questions and your comments. I'm glad to have you as one of my students, and all the best to your high-scoring TOEFL success.